Hello dears, hope you are doing well. I hope you have gone through the first video I have uploaded about Ernest Hemingway, and in that I have told you the debut novel of Ernest Hemingway is The Sun Also Rises, and in some of the books it is mentioned that The Torrents of Spring is his first novel published in 1924, and the subtitle of Torrents of Spring is a romantic novel in honor of the passing of a great race, and it's a parody of the world of writers. Torrents of Spring 1924, that is the first work by Hemingway. It is told in one another book. Okay, I don't know, I am a little confused. Anyway, let's discuss some questions on Hemingway to check your memory. Okay, anyway, first question: what's the name of the fisherman in the 1952 novella The Old Man and the Sea? That is Santiago. The next question: Hemingway committed suicide at the age of 61. What type of gun did he use? He was terribly wounded in a plane crash, and after that he undergone many types of treatments, but the pain was excruciating, and to escape from that he committed suicide. It is told like that, and he shot himself by using a gun. And what type of gun did he use? That is shotgun. Okay, shotgun. Okay. And one sad information is that Hemingway's father, brother and sister also committed suicide. Okay. Then what is the name of Hemingway's favorite bar in the Key West, Florida? That is Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's is Hemingway's favorite bar in Florida. And in 2006, Sloppy Joe's bar was added to America's National Register of Historical Places. Okay. In 2006, Sloppy Joe's bar was added to America's National Register of Historic Places. Okay. Then Hemingway's 1940 novel For Whom the Bell Tolls is set during which war? Spanish Civil War. Okay. The story of this novel is about a young American attached to a Republican guerrilla unit during the Spanish Civil War. His job is to blow up a bridge during an attack on the city of Segovia. Okay. The next question is, what was the title of Hemingway's 1932 non-fiction work about the traditions and ceremony of Spanish bullfighting? Once more, what was the title of Hemingway's 1932 non-fiction work about the traditions and ceremony of Spanish bullfighting? Death in the Afternoon. Okay, Death in the Afternoon. It is a non-fiction work published in 1932 about Spanish bullfighting. Death in the Afternoon. Okay. Next question is, Hemingway served as a Red Cross ambulance driver during World War I. First World War, right? In which country was he wounded? Italy. Okay, I told you once he served as a Red Cross ambulance driver in the First World War, and in 1918, towards the end of the World War, he was terribly wounded and returned home. And from which country he was wounded? Italy. From Italy. Okay. The next, Hemingway was born in 1899 and in Oak Park, in which US state? That is Illinois. Okay. Then next, after World War I, Hemingway took a job on which Canadian newspaper? On which Canadian newspaper? Okay, which Canadian newspaper in which Hemingway worked? That is Toronto Star. Okay, Toronto Star. And he joined there in 1920 and resigned from there in 1924. Then in which year did Hemingway win the Nobel Prize in Literature? I hope you remember, that is in 1954, right? So Hemingway was awarded the prize for his mastery of the art of narrative most recently demonstrated in The Old Man and the Sea, and for the influence that he has exerted on contemporary style. Okay, so these are some of the MCQs on Hemingway. Okay. The Old Man and the Sea is a novella about the major character Santiago. Okay, Santiago is the hero in this novella. He is a very old man. He's an old fisherman. Okay, his profession is fishing, and he has gone 84 days without catching a fish. Okay, every day he will go for fishing, and it is the 84th day that he is coming from the sea without getting a fish. And in the first 40 days out of 84, in the first 40 days, a boy named Manolin helped him. Okay, he accompanied Santiago. But after the 40 days, what happened? Manolin's parents told him not to go with Santiago, calling Santiago as a salavo. Salavo means the worst form of unlucky. Okay, and as per the parents' instructions, Manolin was forced to leave him in order to work in a more prosperous boat. Okay, and Santiago is a very old man with a wrinkled, splotched, and scarred body and face. Okay, and he has so many scars on his hands and body that happened by handling heavy fish on cords. But his eyes, which are the color of the sea, okay, and these eyes remained cheerful and undefeated. Okay, that is very important. Even though his body is full of wrinkles and splashes, his hands are full of scars, his eyes are very cheerful and undefeated. Okay. Having made some money with the successful fisherman, the boy offers to return to Santiago's skiff. He is reminding him of the previous 87 days. So, Manolin is telling this on the 87th day. Okay, 87th day is also of bad luck. He didn't get anything. And he talks with the old man as they haul in a Santiago's fishing gear and laments that he was forced to obey his father. Actually, he is a very loving boy. He likes Santiago very much, but for obeying his parents, he is forcefully removed from his company. Okay, and he is repenting that Santiago may be thinking that he lacks faith, etc. And the old man does not mind it. Okay, and Santiago and Manolin reminiscence about the many years the two of them fished together, and the boy begs the old man to let him provide fresh bait. Okay, so they are remembering the good old days they had when they got good catch. And Manolin is offering him to offering him good baits for fishing. Okay, the old man accepts the gift with humility, and Santiago announces that he is planning to go far out in the sea in the following day. Okay, Manolin and Santiago haul the gear to the old man's shack, which is furnished with nothing more than the barest necessities: a bed, a table and chair, and a place to cook. On the wall there are two pictures, one of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and one of the Virgin of Cobre, the patroness of Cuba. The old man has taken down the photograph of his wife. which made him feel too lonely. The two means Manolin and Santiago go through their casual dinner ritual in which the boy asks Santiago what he is going to eat, and the old man replies the yellow rice with fish, and then offers some to the boy. The boy declines and his offer to start the old man's fire, and that also rejected. In reality, there is no food actually. That is understood by Manoli. Okay. And excited to read the baseball score, Santiago pulls out a newspaper. He's a fan of baseball. Baseball players. He usually reads the news about baseballs, baseball tournaments, etc. And he was given by Perico and Bontega. Manolin goes out, okay, and he is taking the bait of fish and returns with some dinner as well. A gift from Manolin, the cafe owner, okay. So Manolin gifted him the bait and the dinner to Santiago. So remember, Santiago is living in utter poverty. So, Manolin is very sympathetic towards this old man. The old man is moved by Martin's thoughtfulness. Martin is the shopkeeper, okay, who is offering him the dinner, and promises to repay the kindness. Okay, whenever he is getting good catch, he should return those helpfulness. Okay, Manolin and Santiago discuss baseball. Santiago is a huge admirer of the player, the great DiMaggio, and one reason is there behind that, because DiMaggio's father is also a fisherman. Okay, that is the reason behind that admiration. After discussing with Santiago the greatest ball players and the greatest baseball managers, the boy declares that Santiago is the greatest fisherman. There are many good fishermen and some great ones, but there is only you. Finally, the boy leaves, and the old man goes to sleep. He dreams his sweet recurring dream of lions playing on the white beaches of Africa, a scene he saw from his ship when he was very young. So, dears, I will discuss the next part of this novel in the coming video, part 3. Okay, so I am ending here now. Till then, goodbye.